What's the biggest thing most entrepreneurs get wrong? I'm going to take you back into the cockpit of the F-18. One of the things that you don't recognize when you're flying at 36,000 feet with Delta is that the airplane is actually constantly making little teeny corrections. As a fighter pilot, especially in a dogfight, it looks like you're flying or making some sort of bat turn that's very constant, but actually what's happening in the cockpit is you're making these tiny little teeny small corrections. In fact, in the F-18, we have 2 engines. You would see sometimes the better pilots making tiny little corrections to each one of the engines. Small corrections with big results. And as a business owner, sometimes we think about the big decisions we make, like the big, broad decisions, the partnerships, the deals, the way that we advertise, when actually it's the tiniest little decisions that combine to make a really big result. The Japanese, of course, have a term that you probably heard before called Kaizen. It's these small little corrections that make a tiny little result. Testing a landing page, conversations with employees, your feedback loop with the folks that are on your sales team, all those tiny little corrections that make a massive result. Yeah, the big deals are big, but it's the small things that make the biggest difference. So try that out in your business. And certainly, if you haven't done it, try it in a conversation collaboratively with God. You would be amazed at the kind of divine intelligence you can download for your business when you get into that conversation. So give it a shot.